See if we can get him into the next turn.
Car left.
Whoa!
Clear left.
One. Alright guys, hello, welcome to another race video. So today we're back in the GR86 around Oulton Park, which is one of my absolute favourite circuits. Absolute blast in this car. We're going to say a big thank you to Acertech Supersports for sponsoring today's video. Now, they have started shipping the pre-orders of their wheels and wheelbases now. So if you have got one of those on order, you should be hopefully receiving that very soon. We've actually had their Invicta and Forte bases here for about 2 weeks now. We've been testing them out extensively, and our reviews of those as well as their Forte wheel are going to be up here on the channel very, very soon. So stay tuned for those. A big thank you to them once again for sponsoring today's video. So we're starting from 11th place on the grid today. I managed to screw up both my qualifying laps. Whoa.
Floor it.
Big bunch up there. We'll see how we go today.
15 minutes remaining.
Really
15
bunched
minutes to
everybody
go.
up. There's going to be some chaos into turn 2, I reckon. Turn 1 might be okay, but
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side.
alright, let's
Hold
see
your
what
line.
happens into turn 2 here.
Hold your line.
This guy's not going to yield.
Hold your line. Clear left. Left side.
Whoa, we got chaos.
Clear left. Car left.
Incident in Cascades. Looks
Not
like
much I can
it's
do about that one. He
James.
jammed on
Clear
the
left.
brakes.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
We'll have a look at the replay, but I don't think I could have done much to miss that one. Pretty sure I might have had a car on my outside there too, but just got in a pinch there, but the car doesn't feel too damaged. That was unfortunate though. I knew there was going to be chaos there. Turn 2 is extremely treacherous on cold tyres. Okay, let's settle in now. We've got a couple of guys that have really benefited there. We've got the guy that started in 20th position up ahead of us as well. So we've got people out of play. Whoa, we've got another spinner.
There's an incident in Nickerbrook.
On your left. Hold your line.
That's brought the next guy up with us too. Far out.
Hold your line.
This is what happens. Everybody bunches up.
Still there.
We've
Hold
got
your
the
line.
inside line here.
Hold your line. Clear left.
See if we can get him into the next turn.
Car left.
Whoa!
Clear
Another
left.
one. Jeez. Far out. Don't lose the back here. We've got to keep the power down here. We really suffer all the way down this straight up the hill if we don't get a good exit. All right, where are we?
James behind is pitting.
We're in 11th, so after all that, we're back where we started.
Car right. Hold your
Don't
line.
lose
Clear
the
right.
back end.
On your
Oh,
left.
he's back. He switched back on me. Nice.
Still there.
Very nice.
Still there. Clear left.
Thought better of it. Oh, a little bump draft again. All right. It's been scruffy, but so far, I don't think we've got any incident points somehow. Not sure if we got some from that first contact in turn 2 or not. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we did get in some points for that. Yeah, I was surprised. I would have been surprised if we didn't. That was a big hit. Don't want the traction control to kick in there. Okay, see if we can catch these next guys. 3.3 second gap in front, but the battle's definitely on behind.
The leader has just done a 151.4.
That's quick. No chance of the win today, but it's still a long week to go. Hopefully we'll be down in the 151s by the end of the week, maybe. We'll see.
P10. That was 153.9.
Okay. Settle now. Back end really trying to get away from me there. You can see every lap I'm having to counter steer into the turn. Little tiny lift there. Are we gaining on these two? No, we're not at the moment, but I don't want to push too hard and then... Oh no, lost the back end.
Left side.
Let's put them all over me again. Oh, stupid mistake.
Still there. Clear left.
Stupid
Okay, well,
little
there'll be
mistake.
chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Don't let him get away.
Thought he was going to hit the barrier there. Oh, stupid mistakes. Alright, we'll get him back. We'll get him back. Come on. I don't know whether I was holding him up or whether he's got a pretty damaged car though.
New fastest lap for Sales, 151.1.
Keep it off the grass. Alright, let's try and stay with him.
Come on, focus. We need more speed. Don't try to brake later.
What the-
Just concentrate harder. P11.
Overdriving the car. Come on.
The gap to Benoit ahead is increasing. It's now
We've got to
1.1.
close this gap again. A little bit closer. Let's not screw up the chicane again. That wasn't the cleanest I've done. Is he on the grass there? No. Alright, gotta push. Gotta really push.
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
And maybe I do have a little bit of damage. I don't know. Something just feels a little off. It might just be me cooking the tyres. The car just feels a little more nervous on turning than it normally does, but it may just be me making excuses in my mind. I don't know.
That's your best lap in this session.
Okay, come on. That's better. Good run. Get a good exit. Defensive driving there, nothing wrong with that though. He's perfectly entitled to defend his line. Whoa. So I think I'm faster than him through turn 2 unless he made a mistake. So we'll try and stay close and see if we can take advantage of that on the next lap. Wide on the entry again.
New fastest lap for
Second
Dallas.
time I've done that. So little
151.1.
mistakes creeping in again. Okay. Probably 2 more laps to go.
You've just done a 153.4.
Okay, see if we can make it work this time. I think we might be too far back, but maybe on the next lap.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Gap to Bernard.
Yeah, we're
Ahead
definitely
is now
faster than him through here.
0.5.
Maybe we can... It's a bit better.
Incident in Britons.
Oh, we got one around. Don't touch the grass. Yeah, he's faster than me through sector 2 and 3, but I'm faster in sector 1. Let's see if we can line him up. Oh no! Oh! That's the 3rd lap in a row I've made that mistake. Far out. What's going on? Okay, come on. We've got 2 more to go. I thought this was going to be the final lap, but no, we've got 2 more. All right.
10th position. That lap time was 153.9.
Well,
Okay,
no
well,
chances
lap
yet.
time's pretty
Just got to get
consistent.
up close again, not make that same stupid mistake again. Alright. We're not going to go for an overtake this lap unless we have a really good opportunity. We're going to try and line it up for the final lap. Okay, we're close enough again. Come on! He made the same. I made the same mistake as he did. We should have been past him here, but no. Target fixation. Alright, do not make this same stupid mistake again.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
That's better.
Car right.
See if we can get him.
Still there. Clear right.
Nice one, mate.
Woo! Now we're just going to hold on to it.
On your right.
On my right.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
10th position. You've just done a 153.6. The stewards have warned us about track
A little bit
limits.
of
Keep
rough.
it between the
I think
lines.
that was okay. That's what I call that a racing incident. Shame he got ahead of us again though.
Left side. Clear left.
Defending that inside line. He's defending really nicely, got to say.
You've got half your fuel left.
What a battle. Overcooked it again. Definitely not my cleanest race today. Alright, let's try it. What a battle though. He's not making that mistake again, all right?
One more to go.
Come on, let's get him. Had to back right out there. Come on. Give me something. Good. Okay, we've got to nail this right-hander. We've got to nail it. Come on, we've got a good run.
I think P6 has gone off in Old Hall. There's an incident in
Don't hit him.
Benton's. We think it might be Dallas.
Oh, nearly hit
Clear
him.
left.
Far out. He defended that inside line. If I got around the outside, though, I would have run wide for sure.
There's an incident in
Fair play,
Cascades. Looks like it's Morris.
That was awesome.
That's it. We're done.
Definitely an aggressive defender, but he didn't do anything unpredictable. He didn't. I mean, we'll have a look at the replay, but I don't think he did anything wrong anywhere. Yeah, that was that was really enjoyable. It was only 10th position. We only gained one position in that race, but far out. That was one of the more enjoyable ones. Let's have a look at the replay.
All right, so let's see what we can learn from some of the key moments here in the replay. We saw a big concertina coming up the hill there. It wasn't the leader jamming on the brakes. I thought it might have been, but no, it was just everybody bunching up. But let's have a look at what happened through the first few turns. We're not going to go through the entire replay, obviously, just the key moments here, see what we can learn, because it was quite a scruffy race for me, and I'm keen to see what I can take away and what I can learn and improve for next time. So coming into the big incident in what I'm going to call turn 2, not sure exactly what happened here. It was in front of us that the incident started. Oh, what happened there? The Fanta car just stopped, and then massive kind of knock-on effect from that. Let's unpack that a little bit more. All right, so following behind Gonzalo here, I think what's happened is he's gotten into a passenger slide and then just jammed on the brakes, which you kind of got to do to gather it up. But lap 1, everybody else has ended up tangled into it. Let's have a look at how that played out for the rest of the field there too. That was wild. So slow motion now, you see the Fanta car get out of shape. Black car's gone right up the back of him, and then everybody else is just piled in. You can see the contact between me there as well. We'll have a closer look at that as well, because I made contact with the rear left of the guy in front of me my eyes were kind of fixed on the outside of the track. So let's have a look at that too. So chasing behind me now, and my eyes were fixed on the outside of the circuit here. So I said at the time that I couldn't avoid it, but I definitely could have avoided it. It probably would have taken me to the outside of the circuit and got me more caught up behind everybody, but it didn't seem to affect him too badly. Gave me a 4X, so, but that was definitely, you know, my eyes were, I was paying attention to the outside of the circuit and I didn't really notice that he'd hit the brakes until it was too late to really sort of respond to it. But definitely my fault there, no question about that one. So then coming towards the end of lap 1, we had another incident coming into the chicane. Oh, a little tap there on the outside. Yeah, just turned him around. And if we follow me through that incident as well, I had to get on the brakes, which killed all my momentum. And you see I just get driven around the outside of. Coming into the back of that. So let's just follow this little battle through. Up past the trees. And yeah, I kind of backed out of it. I didn't want to get into the back of him there. You can see a little bit of a love tap there. Whoa, another big moment for another car as well. So then start of lap 2. This is where we had that giant switchback. So I managed to get down the inside here. Bit of a brave move. You can see a little bit out of shape in the back end, but kept it clean. And then big twitch there. And that's given him the opportunity back down the inside again. Tucked in behind, thought better of it. Love tap again. So he's carrying a lot more speed there, mid-corner. And then lap 3, this is where I completely screwed up the chicane. You can see I hooked the car around way too much, got a slide going sliding to the right, and then when I had to rotate the car around, it just didn't want to go and ended up running wide, so that let him past. We were starting to break away a little bit at that point too. He probably would have caught up again, but that was really, I think, where I lost that 9th place. Almost thought about a move up the inside there, but he was defending his lines very, very well. Never really did anything unpredictable the entire race. It was more just sort of, you know, making sure that he was covering everything off so that I never really got an opportunity to get past him. So that was where I was messing up that right-hander as well. I messed that up 3 laps in a row. So many little tiny mistakes. So then lap 5, this is where I figured out that I was faster in sector 1. So I was really sort of focusing on trying to get a good run on him through here. And you can see I've got a massive bit of extra speed. But again, just covering his lines there, I had to back out of it. I couldn't, you know, I wasn't sure which side to go and I didn't want to just run up the back of him. Especially after what happened in the F3s the other week. And lap 6, once again, I didn't get quite such a good run this time, but still managed to just close up that gap again after screwing up that right-hander on the previous lap again. I'm just making so many little mistakes this race. I think it's because I've been driving a lot of GT4, GT3 the last couple of weeks. I'm not used to a car that's so lively, and yeah, I've just got to kind of get my head around it again, I think. But good exit there. Again, just covering his lines there, absolutely no problem. I actually thought he was going to clout the wall there, but kept it nice and tight. Another spinner there that we went past too. And then lap 7, coming into the last couple of corners, this is where he had some sort of a mistake. I think he just had to back out there from running wide, and that gave us a huge run. Let's actually do the far chase cam on that one, see what happened. So I think he's just come in a little bit, probably the same mistake that I was making the last 3 laps. Running, but yeah, he's actually not braking there at all, but yeah, he's just lost the back end a little bit and had to get out of it so he doesn't run wide. You can see there me going around the outside. And then if we follow this through, he didn't spend very long behind me at all. So coming into turn 1, that was where we had a little bit of contact. So let's have a look, coming back onto the short front straight now. And I probably should have closed that door a little bit more. You can see I left a car's width there. I wasn't sure whether he was already a little bit alongside me there with netcode and things, but I definitely could have slammed that door shut before he was there. And a little bit of rubbing there. Yeah, I don't think that's anything to be too worried about at all. I couldn't really go any wider, and he probably couldn't really go any tighter either, but we both survived, so nothing to worry about there. And just trying to focus on getting a good run again. Did get up on the outside, but I mean, there's no line there. If I kept my boot in, I would have been out on the grass. So very clever defending by him once again. I feel like maybe a better approach would have been to drop back a little bit more in a few spots and try to focus on the next corner rather than sort of staying right up on his backside the entire time. I didn't really feel that way at the time, but watching this back, and lap 9 again, I got a way better run out of turn 2. I actually thought I might have him this time, but again, covered off the line. Had to back out. Thought about a nose down the inside under the braking zone, but he covered that inside line. So he's leaving just enough room that I can't quite fit it up the inside, but not so much that he's, he's still able to take the apex and, he's not compromising his line completely. So, yeah, good defending. And then coming into the final turn, we very, very, very nearly sent one down the inside. Oh, I don't know how I didn't hit him there. But we kept it clean. And again, obviously that compromised my exit once he stalled me on the apex there. But again, very, very good defending there. Nothing to complain about whatsoever. I think I was just making a lot of little mistakes. It's hard to know whether I had better pace than him or not. I feel like over a hot lap, I probably was faster. But I think his consistency was probably better than mine. So I'd say the better man ended up in front there. But let's have a look now at the results. All right, so we were in top split. I figured we were. Strength of field 2560. So my I rating at the moment is 1914. You can see me just there. So we were battling with people that were... Aaron, who we were battling with that entire race, is significantly higher than I am. As I keep on saying, I normally sort of hover around the sort of 2,000 mark, although you guys haven't seen me over 2,000 for about 6 months now. I keep having really bad races in the F3 series, unfortunately. But yeah, I feel like, I definitely wasn't at the pace that I should have been for that race. I need to do a lot more practice around this circuit. I'm just, again, settling into the GR86 after driving things like GT3s, GT4s that are a lot more rigid than this is. I was really struggling with, but we got a plus 29 on our I rating there. Minus 06 on our safety rating, which would be because of the 5 incident points, 4 of which were that contact in turn 2 right at the very start of the race. But yeah, look, otherwise a pretty messy race all around. Nobody had 0 incident points. Second place there had 12 incident points. So yeah, not sure exactly what went on for him. He might have been tangled up somewhere at the start of the race as well, potentially. But definitely a few things for me to learn from that one. Looking forward to jumping in and doing a few more races throughout the week as well, seeing if I can get down into the 151s. I did do a 52 in a couple of practice sessions, but yeah, definitely off the pace here compared to where I need to really be competitive. But it is day one. Let's see how we go later on in the week. And yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you guys in this series as well. It is a really enjoyable series. I'm really enjoying this car. It is a difficult one to drive, but once you get your head around it, it is really enjoyable. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks again to ACDEC Team Sports for sponsoring the video, and we will see you again very soon. Bye.